DCS Ukrainian front.
Clear to engage. Number 1, miles away, now it's 2 miles low.
And we've been cleared hot. Per the mission briefing, SATCOM has spotted a air mobile transportation battalion reinforced with a SAM site, and that's also ground transportable, mechanized. And we're looking out for little green men, so we're going to get fenced in. And our SPE point of interest is waypoint 2. So we're going to get our targeting pod lined up with waypoint 2. And we're armed with 4 AGM 65 hotels. And there's a reason for that. The H model can get extended range, and it's an area lock-on ability instead of a point track. And we're looking for blast effect. And there's our stores. And we could probably launch our AGM 65Hs at 20 nautical miles if we're at altitude. So we're going to climb up to 40,000 feet. And we're going to be using our ECM pod, electronic jammer pod. It's new and I really like it. And we're going to put it on self-protect mode, automatic. So if we get a hostile threat, it'll activate automatically.
Overlord 1-1 in field 1-1. Request picture. Infield 1-1. Overlord 1-1. Clean.
All right, we checked in with our AWACS. Air is clear to target. And we're flying within Ukrainian airspace. That should limit our air threats, or we'll have at least some time to react. All right, the ground clutter on our TGP is starting to clear up. And we can make out our waypoint designation area, just nose up. And let's look at our left MFD. And let's magnify it right away. We can pick out the ground units. And we're going to lock on to our biggest threat. It's an active SAM tracking radar for an SA-11 site. So we've got it designated. We're going to move over to our right MFD. TMS left twice. and TMS up, but we're going to lock up our target area, which is that box target in our TGP, left MFD. Let's check in one last
Overlord,
time.
1-1 in field. 1-1. Request picture. Infield 1-1. Overlord 1-1.
Okay, so we're clear to target. No air threats. And we have one F-16 flying escort. There he is, just up ahead or slightly to our right. And we also have two UKAF Su-27s. They're friendlies. And that SA-11 search radar is active, but they haven't locked on to us yet. Our ECM pod should power up automatically and alert us if we're getting painted by hostile SAM radar. So we're going to try to close in 20 miles at 40,000 feet, and hopefully our ECM pod will jam the signal. The SA-11 offensive radar is active, so they've stepped it up. They're watching us real close.
Counter.
All right, locked on. Missile out.
Counter.
Lining up with a second missile.
Counter. Cat flare.
65H out.
Counter.
We're dropping countermeasures. Our fourth missile is out. We're going to break off to our right and take evasive action and drop countermeasures.
Counter. Cat flare.
Let's nose down, reverse course. Try to get those missiles to bleed off energy
Cat flare.
and drop to the deck.
Counter.
Throttling back so we can maneuver. Let's do a beaming maneuver, turn into the missile.
Cat flare.
Let's turn away.
Counter.
Alright, we're going to nose down and power up. Got more SAMs inbound.
Altitude. Altitude.
Let's drop to the deck and turn in.
Cat flare. Counter.
We got one of the missiles to detonate. And our AGM-65Hs are on target. All right, we took out the tracking radar. We damaged the
Cat flare.
Mi-8 helicopters. And we took a big toll on those ground troops.
Altitude. Counter.
Oh, that was close.
Counter.
All right, we're going to turn out.
Enfield 1-1, Overlord 1-1, Bra 029.
Another missile's detonated.
2,500 knots.
And our AWACS has just advised us we've got hostile inbounds. And we're going to go into air-to-air mode. And let's open up our HSI page on the right MFD. That way we can pick up the download link from the AWACS.
Overlord 1-1, Enfield 1-1, request picture. Enfield 1-1, Overlord 1-1, single group at Bulls 359 for 230 at 3,000.
And we're going to go into track while scan mode, and we're also going to shut down our ECM pod as the Russian fighters have a home-on jam capability. All right, we're going to...
Enfield 1-1, Overlord 1-1, Bra 024 490 at 7,000.
We're going to go nose up with the air threats. Let's narrow our radar search pattern. And we're armed with AM-120 Charlies. We've got 2 on each wing.
Overlord 1-1, Enfield 1-1, request picture. Enfield 1-1, Overlord 1-1, 2 groups. First group at Bulls 357 for 210 at 29,000. Additional group at Bullseye 358 for 220 at 15,000.
All right, we're going to try to close with the threat aircraft. And we want to try to get a passive lock as soon as possible. Verifying that our ECM pod is not transmitting.
Enfield 1-1, Overlord 1-1, Bra 026 450 at 35,000 knots.
All right, TMS right, and we've got a lock. And we're going to power up and go vertical.
1-1, Overlord 1-1, Bra 025 450 at 35,000 knots.
Missile away. And by going nose up, we increase our range and we get 2 SAMs off before the enemy can go offensive on us. All right, our missiles are pit bull. Enemy's reacting. We're going to start making evasive maneuvers, cranking to the right and left, dropping countermeasures. As that Su-27 is now active. He's got missiles inbound, but we got him defensive. And we scored a hit. Splash 1. Let's try to lock up his wingman as soon as possible. And we got a good lock. Let's turn into him.
Counter.
Again, nose up as much as we can. We got 1 out.
Enfield 1-1, Overlord 1-1, Bra 032, 419.
2 120s away. Maintain evasives. And try to get visual on any incomings. Alright, we broke the lock. So he had to go totally defensive. And our missiles are closing. And we scored a hit. Splash 2. Alright. What a mission. That was exciting.
Enfield 1-1, Overlord 1-1, Bra 044, 412 at 27,000, flanking.
Alright, let's get the heck out of Dodge. Elvis has left the building. Alright, let's take her in. Got to make a hot landing. As a reprisal air attack could come shortly. We need to get landed, refitted, and back up in the air. All right, let's turn in for final.
Enfield 1-1, cleared for visual, contact tower. Krimsk, Enfield 1-1, request landing.
All right, clear to land. All right, let's get lined up with instruments. Throttling back a bit. Let's get our nose up, turn in for lineup. It's going to be a real flat landing. All right, let's get our nose up. Let's get our wings level. And touchdown. And we're center line. Not a bad landing. All right, guys, here's the score. The SA-11 site was able to get missiles off on us. We lost a wingman, but he was able to eject, parachute into friendly territory within the Ukrainian mainland. And our AGM-65Hs were right on target. And we were able to hit the infiltration forces pretty hard. Took out lots of ground forces and made those Mi-8s unable to fly. Well, guys, I hope you liked this mission. It sure was fun to fly. The F16 and DCS now has an ECM pod. Really improved capability. Well, guys, like, hate, subscribe. We'll see you up again soon. And thanks again for watching.